Hi. Last year was my first year as a district-wide instructional coach. This meant that I would be serving and supporting administrators and teachers at the district's 3 high schools. This also meant that I would have to be attending weekly and monthly meetings both at the site and district levels. So I needed help with organization. So through my research, I found Evernote. This is the app that I will use for my app slam, Evernote, available for Windows, mobile devices, Apple devices. So it's great. I currently have it on my desktop, laptop, tablet, and telephone, and it syncs all the information and it meets my needs. It helps me organize notes and resources all in one central location and accessible from any devices. So let's go ahead. Let me sign in so that I can show you what it is able to do. This is not only a great tool for teachers, both professionally and personally, but it can also be an awesome tool for your students. As we know, students need all the help they can get with organizing. So this is definitely one way to go. So as we open up here, you can see all my notes. Okay. Right here on the left-hand side, as we go down, I have a total of 148 notes. Okay, as I hover over the notes, as you can see, it is highlighted, and then I have different options. I have options to share this particular note, to set a reminder if I know I need to go back to it at a certain time or date, to create a shortcut, or to delete the note. Okay, so as if I move down my list, you can see there's some images if they are articles that I have clipped into my notebooks, images that I've added, so on and so forth. So if I continue moving down, there's one in particular that I thought was a great feature that I didn't realize until that moment. So I attended an EL Institute. So I'm going to go ahead and open this note. As you can see, I'm typing the notes as I'm listening to the presenter. And as we're moving forward, the attendees did not receive a copy of the PowerPoint. And I said, wow, I want that slide. So I was on my tablet. All I had to do is take a picture of it straight from the Evernote app, and it went directly to my note. So as you can see, straight from my text, I have the picture. And then I added the next slide, which I thought was also useful. I gave a little brief description of what it was, added another one, also another description, all in one note. So I don't have to be going back and forth, adding it later. It did this all instantaneously, which I thought was awesome. Okay. However, I will be in a week and a half. I have to present a short orientation to new teachers coming into the district. So new small project that I have going, I'm going to go ahead and create a new note for that so that I can have all the information that I need in one place. So I click the notebook icon. I get a list of all my notebooks. These are all the notebooks that I have created, and my 148 notes are all organized in a specific notebook. So here I'm going to create a new one. So I go up here, create a new notebook, title it, new teacher orientation, create, and I have this. I have no notes. Let's start creating a notebook. I add a new note. I want to start off with a checklist. Make sure I keep myself on track. Then I go to begin my text. If you notice, I get the toolbar. Okay, so we have all the tools available to us as if we were working on Google Docs or Word, so on and so forth. So since I want to create a little checklist, I choose the checkbox. First, I want to make sure I have my timeline to keep me on task. I need to gather resources. I need to gather materials. So for the moment, I'll leave it at that. Just know easily you can go back to it at any time to edit and or revise as necessary. I'm going to go ahead and click done for the moment. So as you see, it's automatically been included into my new teacher orientation notebook. However, I want to go ahead and add an article that I have found. So I'm going to go, Edutopia is where I found this one. Okay, let's take that out. Okay, and I have it here, New Teachers, Classroom Management Fundamentals. Okay, and Along with Evernote, I have two extensions that work very well, especially when you want to include articles into your notebooks. So I have Clip to Evernote and I have Clearly. I am going to go ahead and start with Clearly because, as you can see here, I already have, since I have Clip to Evernote, it appears here. So once I clicked Clearly, the article appears, but in a much more visually appealing manner. Okay, so you can change the theme, newsprint. So as you can see, the background color changes a little, the font changes. You have Night Owl if you want the dark background, or you have Notable, which I prefer. So I'm going to keep it there. You also have the option to highlight. Okay, so as I go through it, and if I find some information that I feel is going to be very helpful, I could just go ahead and highlight that information so that I can quickly reference. Okay, and as you notice, once I highlight it, it tells you that it already clipped it. Okay, but it clicked it to the coaching notebook. That's fine. I want to show you how easy it is to reorganize your notebooks. So we're going to go ahead and leave it at that. Okay, so just by that action, I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you to my Evernote. And obviously we don't have the article here because it accidentally got clipped onto another notebook, which was my coaching notebook. So if I go there, click that notebook, I'm going to see all the notes that are added there. Okay, so here's that article. Okay, as you can see here, all the ads have been removed. As I scroll through it, you're going to see the section that I highlighted. All was saved. All I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here, click the little arrow. I'm going to go to New Teacher, Orientation Notebook, and now it has been reorganized into my New Teacher Orientation Notebook. How great is that? So even if you make that little mistake, it doesn't take long to go ahead and reorganize it. Okay, I hope you saw some benefits and I hope you give it a try. Evernote app is awesome. Thank you.